Good morning, Div. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Hey, thank you so much for your inquiry again on our 2022 Mitsubishi Asx, the MR, sitting here in front of me for only $30,990 drive away. Absolute bargain, literally one of the most cheapest in Australia as it sits right now, with only a touch over 29,000 Ks on the clock. Thank you again for obviously your inquiry. Like I said, we are Toyota, Pacific Toyota up here in Cairns. So I'm currently standing at our second of the 2 yards up here. It's our 2-story showroom down the end there. This is 77 Mulgrave Road. We've got another yard up at 235 Mulgrave Road, a little bit further out of town. It's where our Toyota Lexus showrooms and everything are all based as well. But this is obviously our second location. So as you can see, we're literally jam-packed here at the moment as well, with some absolutely awesome cars just like these, the ASX as well. So mate, this is a private owner from actually down your direction of the States and down near yourself. And so full service history from down there as well. So mate, obviously all our cars, we don't touch anything that's been written off, flood damage, hail damage or anything like that. And of course, as I mentioned, we're lucky enough to be the second largest used car yard in all of Australia, turning over a little bit over almost 250 vehicles every month. So mate, while I did this video, I just wanted to go through in a bit more detail for you. Any little marks I can find, I'm going to point out. So just starting with the very, very top, there's some very faint little sort of stone chips just there, right on the lip of that window. Nothing actually in the actual windscreen itself, looking super tidy through the rest of the screen. Got that beautiful fleck, you can see that in the sunlight there. It's such a good colour for these guys. So very tidy through the rest of the bonnet. So just little bits of dust across there, nothing too bad at all. Tiny little stone chip just there. If you can't quite see anything in this video, let me know and we'll get some close-ups and some photos and all those sort of things as well. Looking really tidy through the rest of this mudguard here for you. Did took these wheels out as well so I can show you those treads. But you've got the beautiful MR black alloys there too, and pretty much new tyres in these guys. So you can see the little indicator just on the inside there. So pretty much new tyres all through that one. And as you can see, through the suspension and everything in the back there, very tidy on those as well. We've got the new shape on the front with all the quad lights there as well. A couple tiny little stone chips just there. Now this previous owner has done something pretty special with this to look after it and maintain it. Now this is actually a full drive accessory you actually pay quite a bit of money for, but they've put them around this as well. So on the high common areas of where you normally get stone chips, they've put this lining. So it's basically a clear coat that goes over the top of it. It's kind of like a clear wrap that you put on cars. And it basically protects the car from stone chips and things like that. So it does come off. If you don't want it there, you can go see a painter or something like that and they can remove it properly. But the whole idea is to protect the car against stone chips and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's that clear plastic there as well. So they've also got it down here too. So that's along there. So they've got a strip along the front. So like I said, there is a little stone chip just there. But other than that, looking pretty good through the rest of that front. Same thing down the passenger side here as well. Super tidy through here. Little tiny stone chip just there. But again, very tidy wheels on the passenger side here too. Again, absolute mountain of tread in there. And one small with wishbones in that, looking super tidy as well. So a little bit of polish there, looking good otherwise. Such a good colour for this car. So see how they've got that same plastic trim, plastic going around there, because again, when people, you rest it against walls, other cars, all those sort of things, it's the most common area to get little chips. So they put it in all the right spots. Keyless entry for these guys, see that little button there, it's going to fold those mirrors in so you know it's locked. Push that up every time to obviously lock and unlock it. Pretty tidy all through the inside here as well, through that door card. All the electric windows and everything around the outside there for you. The bill plates there for you too. Couple tiny faint little sort of scuff marks just there from people sort of cashing their shoes, jumping in and out, that sort of thing. But very tidy through the rest of the through the inside here. Obviously got the cloth seats with the leather interior for the roof. Down to the back there for you. Now like I said, full service history, one owner. So because of the turnover that we do have, we purchase cars from literally all over the country. So this one was down near you. So we've got full service history. So Mitsubishi's got to be done every 15,000 Ks or 12 months. So first service 2022. It's a bit hard to read, but it says about 6,000 Ks, I think it does. Second service 2023 at 12,000. 2024 at the start of the year 25. So won't be due again till 40,000 or February next year. So nice and easy through that, all through Mitsubishi von Bibra. So literally full service history there. Doesn't get any better than that. All your manuals, your books, everything, all the rest of the stuff's all in there for you too. Very tidy up across the rest of the roof. Being the MR, you got the privacy windows on the back, so it's literally just dark glass on the back. It's not actually window tint or anything like that. But again, as we discussed, that's all stuff that we can have done before it leaves. Again, you got more of that plastic trimming there. The clear trimming there as well. Child locks all on the back of these doors. Electric windows all the way through here too. Yeah, and pretty tidy all through the rest of the inside here as well. Now you've got a 60-40 split with these guys, so you can drop these seats down. So it gives you nearly a flat. So we've got the 60-40 split with these guys, so you've got child anchor points there, and on the back of that one as well. With that solid parcel shelf in the back. So once that obviously seat belts can come out, but once that's nearly flat with the back, so you get nearly a flush compartment through there. Down the back as well, through that spoiler, a little bit of water up there. Joys of living in Cairns, we're never going to get away from this rain. Fuel units obviously this side here as well. Again, very tidy through the inside, plenty of tread once more. Another obviously benefit to being a privately owned vehicle, and that's half the reason that we do chase them, is obviously the service history, but the keys as well. So you've got 2 genuine keys with this one, so that one's working perfectly, and that as well. So 2 working keys there for you as well. And of course, being the MR, we've got all the rear parking sensors across the back here. Pretty good nick. Again, a little bit of water across the back there, but very tidy. Even up on the inside of that boot. So like I said, you got 1, 2, 3 child anchor points there as well. That's going to drop down. You got little tidy end points all through the inside there as well. Obviously the lights in the back there too. Tidy end points in the corner. So you got 4 of those. You got the space saver wheel. We've got the jack obviously down that side. All the tools down the rest of the other side there as well. And pretty much a brand new tyre sitting there for you too. Now that actually does come out. So if you're ever on the side of the road, you got a nice hard platform to work off. So you're not on the bitumen or anything like that. But just on the inside here. Very tidy, very faint little mark there, a couple little ones there, but otherwise exceptionally tidy all through the inside of that as well. Again, that's just a little bit of polish. So very clean coming down the back side of the driver's side. Like I said, all the privacy windows down here too. Once more, very tidy rim there as well. Again, we've got all these that protection stuff there too. Very tidy up on the driver's side here too. Like I said, you just drop that down with that little button there. Nope, just got the seatbelt catching it. So that just comes down like so. So you got pretty much a flat bay that whole way through. Of course, that parcel shelf just pops out if you don't want that there either. So finally, just down the driver's side. So again, no chips or anything like that through the windscreen. Tiny little stone chip just there. Pretty good. And just one more just there as well. And again, that same protective layer there for you too. Keyless entry obviously this side as well. A couple tiny little faint little marks like the fingernail marks here behind those handles there. And obviously the master controls all up here on the driver's side. So we've got all the window controls, central locking, your window locks, all the mirror controls in here too. So obviously the mirrors will fold in when you lock the car, but you can do it from the inside here as well at any time. A couple tiny little faint little marks there as well. Like I say, just from people sort of catching their shoes, jumping in and out. But super tidy all through the rest of those door trims. You got the compliance plate over there for you too. Height adjustments here too, so I'm sure people like me can sit there and crank that right up. You got the bonnet release just there as well. Otherwise, we've got all the parking, the sonars on the back and everything you can turn on and off from here. You got forward collision there as well, so it basically helps you brake if you don't react in time. So I've got to have the keys inside the car to start, foot on the brake. This radio's obviously working perfectly. Now it's obviously just letting us know that phone in there. So that's not actually flashing, that's just because I got a Samsung. It does that with all these LCD screens. So it's telling us obviously the hood's open. We've got 30,012 kilometers on the clock right now. Obviously about a quarter tank of fuel, nearly half a tank of fuel in there for you as well. A bunch of different little modes that you can go between on the inside there as well. So between your different little once we obviously close the bonnet. But you've got trip meters and average fuels and all that sort of thing in there as well, controlled by that little info button on the side there too. We've got all the wipers on the left hand side, headlights on the right, so nice and easy. You've got cruise control up behind that one, all the radio stuff up here, so AM, FM, Bluetooth, all that kind of stuff up from the driver's steering wheel there too. Little reverse camera tucked in the back so you can physically see that rear bar, and it's obviously beeping at that car behind us. The closer we get to it, the faster that beeping goes. Otherwise, you get this massive, huge screen here. One of the things I really like about the Mitsubishis is they've got massive big buttons here as well. So if you are driving along by yourself and you're trying to navigate between and stuff like that, it does make it a hell of a lot easier to have these nice big buttons there for you. So you've got AM, FM, Bluetooth, adaptive, we've got the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You just simply plug your phone into the USB ports down the bottom here with your charging cord. And it's going to use all your maps, apps, everything from your phone, project them up on this screen and give you a whole new screen to run off. Otherwise, of course, you've got all your AM, FM, Bluetooth, which is all working perfectly as well. Aircon controls down the bottom, so fan speed where you want them coming out of, and the temperatures there for you too. Obviously a straight shift down to drive. You do have a low gear there as well, just in case you're going up really steep hills or anything like that. Plenty of storage down the middle there. We've got the genuine real handbrake, obviously with the MR, we've got that beautiful red stitching through all the gear sticks and everything there too. Plenty of storage on the middle there. Obviously got a little 12 volt plug on the inside there too. You've got adjustable seat belts, drop down handles the whole way around, including the driver's side. Obviously airbags all over the place, lights on the inside there as well, and same thing on the driver's side here too. And like I said, obviously not due for another service of about 40,000 Ks or Feb next year. So mate, there's pretty much everything on the inside here. Like I said, I did pop that bonnet, so I do want to just quickly show you up under there before we finish up. Now that is beeping at me to let me know I've got the keys in my pocket and the car is still running, just in case you forgot. So just on the inside of that roof lining there for you. Very tidy on the inside here, little battery tucked in the corner there as well. Fluids, everything is spot on. Very quiet little Myvec 2-litre motor there as well in the 4-cylinder. That's pretty much everything I reckon on this car. Thank you so much again for your inquiry, and mate, can't wait to hear your feedback soon.